I'm concluding this case study and I will show you how the site looks right now, and we'll also see inside the GAM how our revenue and our ADCPMs are looking. So firstly, let's go towards the site. So let's minimize this and navigate towards the site. So guys, this is how our site is looking right now. So okay, let me sort this here. Okay, let's refresh once again to see how the ads are appearing. So we are assured that you're not seeing anything static. Okay, so this popped in, then we are seeing the menu, then there's our anchor ad we implemented, this is our main ad, and right now we're not seeing any other ads. But yeah, this is how the ads are looking right now. I'm seeing these many amount of ads. So yeah, it's clearly more than what was appearing earlier, and I was not able to see ads earlier, but I see them now. To test on the interstitial, we would have to wait some time and go into incognito, because with incognito the cookies reset, and so we'll be able to see the interstitial as well. Let me actually click on certain elements and we are seeing the interstitial. So this popped in as well. So yeah, let me try this with you once again so we can see it in action. So here we are in the incognito window to see whether we are seeing the interstitial. So the goal simple is to actually be on a site wherein the cookies aren't getting loaded, so we can review the interstitial. So we would have to click on any elements, and here it is. So yeah, I'm aware that some of these art formats are not ideal, they are much bigger, but for in here we are purely focusing on the revenue, lesser on the user experience. With that said, let's now go back to our GAM account and analyze the revenue in here. So we made in the changes. So let's see in how the things are looking from 7th to 10th. We are in our GAM UI and we will see in data from 7th to 10th right now, because 7th is the start of the time we started optimizing. We are in our GAM account and we will analyze the uplift. So right now we are seeing the data from 7th to 10th, and let's see, overall we are seeing a tremendous spike in the ADCPMs, that is more than 100%. Now even though our impressions have declined, we are still seeing an uplift in terms of revenue. So as I told you guys, to analyze the revenue impact, we should consider ad request eCPM. So I would pull the data of the ad request eCPM and we would compare that of how it was performing earlier and how it is performing now. So let's go in all the way. This account was recently implemented. So let's pull in a date wise report, and the metric we are concentrating mainly is ad request eCPM. So this tells us our revenue based on the ad request. So if our ad request / traffic has declined, so obviously your earnings would be lesser. But if your ad request eCPM is increasing, it means that the revenue you are making per ad request is increasing. Now while this takes some time to load, let's wait. Yeah, so finally it has loaded. So right now this data is sorted with date wise, and we can see in here. So let's come into ad request eCPM. So ad request eCPM, guys, you can see that this was around 1600, 1800, 2000, 1700, 900, 4000, but right now you're seeing it increase consistently, and it is now 2x to that which it was earlier. So we can see that CPM has improved and it's now averaging around 3700, which is pretty great for this particular publisher. Now with that said, we will conclude this video, and if you need me to review your account and make a case study on it, you can actually send in a DM to me and I would work along with your account together. But for this,